Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Ask NDB Wealth month-end market update for the month of October. I'm Harini Vijayaratnam and with me I have my colleague Kavin Abhisekara who will start off today's discussion with interest rates.
Thank you, Harini. In the 7th Monetary Policy Review, which was held in October 2023, the Central Bank of Sri Lanka reduced policy rates by 100 basis points, while the main objective of this rate cut was to boost economic recovery. The standing deposit facility rate and the standing lending facility rate was at 10% and 11% respectively. The board arrived at this decision after considering both current and expected developments, including low inflation expectations, and the central bank indicated they want to maintain inflation at 5% levels. At the weekly treasury bill auction held in the last week, the 12-month weighted average was more or less the same at 30.02%. The 3 and 6 month treasury bill weighted averages dropped by 20 basis points and 1 basis points respectively, closing at 6.1% and 14.93%. During the month of October, there were 2 treasury bond auctions held, where in the first auction held in 12th October 2023, we saw the 3-year and 7-year treasury bonds were auctioned to raise 25 billion. At the auction, the entire amount was raised successfully at a weighted average of 15.24% and 13.56% respectively. However, in the second auction held in 30th October 2023, the central bank was unable to raise the entire amount. The Sri Lankan rupee declined by 0.9% on a month-on-month basis, however remained a net gain of 10.91% year-to-date, closing at 327.4 rupees to the dollar. The gross official reserves for September were at $3.5 billion, and the central bank continued to be a net buyer of foreign exchange. Over to you, Harini, to start on inflation.
Thanks, Kavin. As of 31st of October 2023, the Department of Census and Statistics reported a slight increase in the inflation rate for October, rising to 1.5% from 1.3% in September 2023. However, the year-on-year deflation in the food category remained constant at 5.2% in October 2023. In September, the exports dropped by 10% to $972 million, mainly affected by the substantial decrease in the garment sector. However, imports increased by 5.1% to $1.3 billion, contributed by the investment goods. As a result, the overall cumulative trade deficit for the period from January to September 2023 narrowed to $3.3 billion relative to $4.1 billion for the same period in 2022. On a year-on-year basis, the worker remittances reached $482 million in September 2023, a substantial increase from $359 million in September 2022. However, down from $499 million recorded in August 2023. Cumulatively, the worker remittances for the period January to September 2023 amounted to $4.3 billion relative to $2.6 billion during the same period in 2022. Tourist arrivals in September experienced a decline of 17.9% compared to August, which was mainly due to the seasonal pattern. However, despite this decline, the total number of tourist arrivals reached 1.1 million for the year recorded up until 25th of October 2023. In October, the equity market remained dull and both ASPI and S&P SL20 index declined by 6.1% and 6.4% respectively compared to the previous month. Concerns over the upcoming budget and corporate quarterly earnings contributed to this decline. The average daily turnover for the month was recorded at 833 million rupees, while the net foreign inflows were recorded at 486 million rupees. Thank you.
Thank you for joining with Ask NDB Wealth.